Hello, hello! What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I was strolling on Netflix, a little bored, looking for something different to see, and I saw this film that I said, oh yeah, I was always curious about this movie, I guess. The Croods! The Croods was a 2013 animated film, DreamWorks, I believe. And the story is that it's about this cave family, this caveman family. I try to refrain from saying caveman because there's obviously women in the family, so how does that work? But yeah, okay, fine, it's a caveman family, and you see that the father, played by Nicolas Cage, he is overly protective, although I can't really blame him given the circumstances and given the environment that they're in. But his daughter, especially, Emma Stone, is very much like, I need to get out of this. I can't do it anymore. I can't be in these caves. I can't be crowded by the family. I need to get out there. And she ends up meeting this dude named Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds, and he introduces her and the family into a whole new world of craziness and just life and hope and optimism and more than dark caves. And they go on an adventure to try to survive that new life. Now, I actually really enjoyed The Croods. I did. I guess it just, I don't know if it was a combination of maybe it didn't look at the time that interesting, or if I just wasn't, and I'm still not the most quick to watch an animated movie. It's not the first thing on my radar. But whenever I do end up watching them, sometimes years later like this, I end up saying, wow, I probably should have seen that sooner because it was quite good. It was fun and funny. Nicolas Cage as the father, his character's name was Grug, he was likable. He was, because, like I said, he just cares about his kids and his family. He wants to protect them. How can you not relate and understand and feel for a father like that? Yeah, he has his rules, and yeah, but, I mean, come on, guys, it's the cave times. All those animals out there, all those easy ways to get killed, I can get it, you know, you don't really want to die, at least you want to try to avoid it as possible, and so many resources and ways that you can die during that time. Again, I got it. I didn't think he was being too overbearing or unlikable, but Emma Stone as Eep, I guess I also understood her need to get out there, her need to live. The one scene where she said, that's not living, that's just not dying. And I was like, yeah, you know, even because if, let's say that they die from some sickness or from some other type of way in the cave, it's like, well, great, we didn't even get to enjoy the time that we had because we were so busy being afraid to die. And so, once again, I guess she made a good point. The other actors, the other characters, you had Catherine Keener as Uga. She is the mother. You have Clark Duke as Thunk. He's the younger brother. There's something about Clark Duke that annoys me. It's not even a personal thing. If I met him, he probably would be like a cool dude. And so I feel bad, kind of bad saying this, but there's something about his face that has always annoyed the hell out of me. Ever since The Office, ever since that movie Sex Drive, ever since he shows up in that one random scene in Superbad, and he's in the background, and I just wanted to punch him in the face. I know, I'm a dick. Hot Tub Time Machine, he annoyed me as well. But what can I say? It's just, at least I didn't have to see him, I just heard his voice, and so that's a lot more tolerable. The grandmother is played by Cloris Leachman. I can't believe that grandmother was Cloris Leachman. But I loved this might have been one of the funniest gags throughout the movie. Whenever you had a situation with the grandmother, when she was in danger or she almost died, Nicolas Cage, it was almost like he wanted her to die in some messed up, creepy way, because he would have the smile on his face, and then she would show up to be like, oh no, I'm not dead yet, and he'd be like, oh damn it. And this happened like at least 4 or 5 times, and each and every time I laughed pretty hard. Ryan Reynolds as Guy. Ryan Reynolds is consistently one of those actors that if you have Ryan Reynolds in your movie, even if it's his voice, I'm going to enjoy him, I'm going to have fun with him. This is a kid's movie, so he's not as Deadpool-y. Is that Deadpool-y? No, Deadpool-y. He's not his usual Ryan Reynolds self, I guess, but he's still did the role as good as he could. Guy, I thought, had an interesting backstory, kind of a sad backstory, but that played into why he is so full of life, why he is so wanting to go out there and do the things that he does, the back and forth that he has with Nicolas Cage, because he has some interest in Emma Stone, but Nicolas Cage clearly is being protective and does not like this guy at all. Hell, he spends over 15 minutes stuck in a log because they don't trust each other. But once they start to work together, once they start to survive the natural stuff going on, as far as I didn't know if the end of the world was happening, if the asteroids were coming, if this was as far back as dinosaur times, maybe not that long ago, but I didn't know if they were just avoiding the inevitable, that it was going to be the end of the world, and how dark was this movie willing to go. But I got a lot of laughs, a lot of good jokes, a lot of good humor, a lot of good ongoing jokes. I liked some of the side animal-like characters, the big tiger cat thingy that ended up being the pet to Nicolas Cage. I just really enjoyed the film. I did. I thought this was a great family movie, but enough jokes in there to make me laugh just on its own. And yeah, so anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen the Croods. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is the animation good? Is it annoying to have to compare someone like DreamWorks to Disney and compare which is better? Or can you just say, no, this is good on its own merits? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!